Hello everybody, Mrs. Kit back again, and I am going to read you a story, Goodnight Owl by Greg Pizzoli. Okay. Owl was settling into bed when he heard a noise. Squeak! It was a tiny sound, no louder than a whisper. A funny noise he hadn't heard before. Someone must be at the door, Owl said. Just a minute. But no one was there. Probably the wind, said Owl. Look at this little guy peeking in the window, though. And he lay down in bed and said to himself, Good night, Owl. Then he heard the noise again. Squeak! It's coming from the cupboard, said Owl. So he went to take a look. I see something squeaky next to the cupboard. He emptied every shelf, but there was no noise to be found. So Owl went back to bed. Good night, Owl, he said. Uh-oh. I see something peeking next to Owl's bed. And then he heard the noise. Squeak! It must be under the floor, said Owl. And he pulled up the floorboards, one by one. Sheesh. All for a squeak. But he didn't find the noise. So Owl went back to bed. Oh, Owl looks tired now. Look at those circles under his eyes. Squeak! This house has a noisy roof, yelled Owl. And he took down the roof. There, said Owl. No more noise. No more house either, Owl. Now you have no floor and no roof. Owl got back into bed, the stars and the moon shining down where his roof used to be. Good night, Owl, he said. But Owl didn't close his eyes. He didn't dare. He knew that any second he would hear the noise. He waited and waited and waited and waited. Squeak! It's in the walls, Owl screeched. I'll get you, noise, Owl said as he tore down the walls of his house. Oh, dear. But he found nothing. The cupboard was empty, the floorboards were pulled up, the roof was pulled down, and the walls were gone. Owl went back to bed, and he said, Good night, Owl. Well, now Owl just has a bed out in the yard. And then he saw the noise. Squeak! Owl smiled. He said, Good night, noise. And they went to sleep. The end. That mouse was pretty brave to be playing tricks on the owl, because we learned in our domain about animals and their habitats that owls like to eat mice. So he's pretty brave. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that book, and I will see you next time. Bye.